So let's take a look at the algorithm. 8 goes into 1 0 times. That's my division step. 8 times 0 is 0. That's my multiplication step. 1 minus 0 is 1. That's my subtraction step. And then I'm going to bring down my 2. 8 goes into 12 one time. Division step. 8 times 1 is 8. Multiplication step. 12 minus 8 is 4. So my subtraction step. And I'm going to bring down my 4. Alright, so 8 goes into 44 5 times. Notice I keep my place value. I keep the 5 above the 4. Right? Make sure each time that you're doing this, you keep the number above the next number. Alright, so that's my division step. 8 times 5 is 40. That's my multiplication step. Subtract. 44 minus 40 is 4. Alright. And then I need to add a 0 because I cannot have a remainder when I'm working with decimals in division. Alright, so I'm going to bring down my 0. Alright, we know that 8 goes into 45 times because 8 times 5 is 40. We no longer have a remainder, so now we can bring our decimal point to the top. So 8 groups of 1 and 55 hundredths equals 12 and 4 tenths. You can use an emoji 0 so you remember what your original number is. If you use an emoji 0 on these, you remember that your original number was not, for instance, 20 hundredths. Our original number was 2 tenths. On this one, our original number is not 12 and 40 hundredths, it's 12 and 4 tenths, even though they have the same value. All right, so in picture form, remember, first thing we can do is we can just split up the holes until we can't split up one hole into each group anymore. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then finally 8. I only have 4 more, so I can't do, I can't put, hold on one second. Okay, so they only gave me 4 more, so I can't fit one hole into each. All right, so what I can do is I can split all of these holes up into tenths. So we have 10 tenths, 20 tenths, 30 tenths, 40 tenths, 44 tenths. All right. If we split up, and I'm not going to draw 44 tenths because that's a lot of tenths. All right. So after that, what we needed to figure out is how many tenths could go in each group if there's 44. Well, if there's 8 groups, remember, 8 goes into 40 evenly 5 times. So we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. 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 That one's inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. Okay, so we just got rid of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 tenths. So we have just the 4 tenths left over. Can we distribute these 4 tenths as they are, or do we have to break them into hundreds? Yeah, we have to break them into hundreds. Once again, if we have 4 tenths, that's 40 hundredths. And if we have 8 groups, okay, I'm running out of room. There we go. If we have 8 groups, 40 divided by 8 means that once again we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths. All right, so in each group there is one whole. There is 5 tenths and there is 5 hundredths. So we have 8 groups of 1 and 55 hundredths, which gives us 12 and 4 tenths. And we know that because the algorithm always works. And we did the math on the algorithm. And aren't we glad we did? Because look how much drawing we had to do. So remember, the algorithm could save you time. It's always going to work. It is quite accurate. And it helps you check your answer, even with pictures. All right. So see you in the next video. Bye.